Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a part 2, how to grow your business using Instagram. Okay, so make sure you stick around. My name is Tasha. I'm a business coach and tax strategist and I help entrepreneurs or people just in general who are looking to start and grow their own business. And I say business, but even if your business is trying to start your own YouTube channel, okay, that's still a form of business. So yes, I help in all of those areas. I do business coaching, I do business consulting, and obviously, yes, I definitely do taxes and offer tax consulting, okay, as well. So yes, this is part 2, part 1 video. Definitely go back and check it out. But there were some more things I wanted to add that I really should have mentioned, but I try to watch my time in all the videos, so not to go on and on and on. All right. Now, the first thing I want to say is that what you definitely want to make sure you do when you're setting up your business Instagram, okay? You want to make sure you include a link in your bio. All right. A lot of times you probably see people say in their caption, you know, link in bio for this and see the link in bio for that. Okay. Now your link in bio, there's several apps that you can use for your link in bio. For example, you can use Linktree, and you can even use Later, which is actually a 2-in-1, because later.com is an app that lets you do exactly what it says, schedule your post for later. And in the Later app, they do have a feature where you can do a link in bio. So if you're not familiar with what that is, basically it's like a one-page consolidated situation where you're able to refer people to all these other links. Okay, for example, on my Instagram, Coach Tasha with an underscore, okay, and I know you see that silent K in my name. It is spelled K-T-A-S-H-A, but that K is silent. Okay, so if you go to my link in bio and you go to my Instagram and you go to my link in bio, you're going to see that there's a link there to my YouTube. You're going to see there's a link there for my business consulting to book an appointment. You're going to see you can click on a link to locate my courses that I sell. So there's multiple things where you're going to be referred to in that set of links, okay? So you want to definitely make sure you do that, because you want to have a one consolidated place that your potential leads or customers can go to find all types of things, your website, or maybe it's to a specific product that you sell. You know, your link tree, okay, your link is going, well, I'm still going to call it a link tree, whether you use link tree or not, it's still going to be a set of a tree of links. All right, so you want to make sure you're referring them to your various sources. Maybe it's referring them to your blog, or referring to them if you have a YouTube channel, or whatever it is that you want to have this set of links to. Maybe it's the calendar so they can book an appointment with you. Whatever it is, you want to make sure you're utilizing the link in the bio. Okay, so I want to mention that. Another thing I want to say is that you want to, from time to time, or even as frequently as you can, is to go live, okay? Going live on Instagram is very helpful, because all of your followers get notified when you go live, and you can really bring a lot of engagement with that, because they're getting a chance to ask you like some live questions that you can respond to in live action and be more helpful to them. Maybe you're explaining how certain things work in your business, or maybe you're educating them about something with your industry, or maybe you are, my mind escapes you right now, but basically what I'm saying is that it's good to go live for multiple things, multiple reasons, basically to build the engagement with your consumers, your clients, your customers, and things like that. And even sometimes they may send your live link to someone and say, hey, come on this live. This person is really talking about something helpful, or, you know, enlightening us on something. So you definitely want to go live sometimes. And sometimes it's good if you know you're going to go live. You don't always have to do it spontaneous, but being spontaneous is perfectly fine. But if you sometimes want to pre-post what you're going to be going live about, sometimes that's also good, okay? You want to pretty much make an announcement of what your topic is going to be about, what day you're going live, what time, so that people can kind of plan ahead to make sure they tune into your live. And one good thing that's really good with Instagram is they archive your live session so that if you want to download it to your phone and repurpose it, okay? I love repurposing content, period, because you can go live on Instagram, the video is going to be saved in your archive, then you can save it to your phone, and then you can send it out maybe to your email people, or you can, if you have a YouTube, you can put it on YouTube. If you have a TikTok or whatever, any of your other social medias, you can repurpose it, okay? If you do have a blog, you can put it there. Talk about a little bit, post a little bit about what the video is about in your blog, and then actually upload the video to your blog, okay? So you can repurpose that content. So it's really great that Instagram will archive our live videos, okay? Now, another thing that you want to make sure you're doing, which I did mention before in part 1, but you definitely want to be utilizing the Reels, Reels, because it's such a hot, it's on fire right now. Instagram is promoting, at this current time of recording, they're promoting way more Reels than they are the standard posts, okay? You may notice that your standard posts aren't getting that much engagement, but posting in Reels is really good. And if you can try to pick viral sounds or viral songs to add to your video, that would be great. And sometimes you may think, okay, well, what should I post in my Reels? You can post a lot of different things. In fact, that part that I mentioned, the live video that was archived, you can then edit that into micro 1 minute, capture 1 minute segments of your live video, and you can repurpose that into and post as a reel, right? You can post those multiple videos, you can post them sporadically as reels, which still has an opportunity to bring new potential people to your account to follow you. Okay, so that's a good thing there. Make sure you're making use of the Reels. And another thing they're doing with Reels, you can remix them. I don't know if you're beginning to see people do a split screen where the video of whatever it is that they're playing, and then they're doing their reaction in the other side of the screen. Okay, that's also a good thing to do, because it's just something that's really bringing more attention to your brand. You know, you're posting in something interesting. There's actually a person that I follow on Instagram. I believe she's a hairstylist, has a hair salon, but she does a lot of these remixes, and sometimes it could be about various things. One time she posted a reel where she posted a remix of a reel where someone was educating us on some more features that our iPhone can do, and that was very interesting. Then another time she was posting something about how someone repurposed this craft item, or they used something to make a craft item, and that was really interesting. Like, the bottom line is, she's in the hair industry, but by her doing so many interesting remixes, it brings more attraction to her. Okay, oh well, what does she do? What does she do? You know, what's her page about, or what does she do? And then boom, she could potentially have more local people who may have found her come to her salon. And I think she sells other things online, courses or whatever. But my point is, that's another good way to bring awareness to your brand, okay, is doing Reels. And you can actually do videos in multiple things. The other day, I literally was doing my fitness walk, and it was in this trail that had a beautiful little mini waterfall, right? So I captured some of the video of the waterfall. I did about 30 seconds of the waterfall. And then I literally used that waterfall video that I made to put some content on there. I believe I was talking about SWOT analysis, okay, strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, okay? That's when you're working on your marketing, okay? And if you need coaching, you definitely should book me if you want a consultation. I can help you figure out all those kinds of things. But my point is that I was on there on the post talking about SWOT analysis, and it was a layover of text over the waterfall video that I made simply from my phone from capturing it on my fitness walk. So, you can really do that with a lot of things. And if you need some tools to kind of help you with some of these things, have you ever heard of Canva? Okay, Canva is a great tool. I use Canva for all of my graphics, including my YouTube thumbnails. Okay, so Canva is great because Canva has scaled up so much that they even have videos on there that you can use, and you can change them into a vertical video or you can leave it horizontal. But the good thing is that they have the video where you can add layovers of wording to make your video, okay? Whether you want it vertical or horizontal, so that's a good thing. And another resource I'm going to give you, take this down, it's a site called Pexels, Pexels.com, okay? And Pexels has free content, free images, free videos. You can literally go in there and look for certain things that you can just look for whatever you need. Okay, and you can download vertical videos on there, because when you're posting on Reels and in your story, and I'm going to mention the story in a minute, you want vertical videos. So you can literally find all types of things on Pexels, and you can kind of scroll through to see what's fitting for what you're going to post about. But you can then download that from Pexels, go over to Canva, you can upload it. You don't have to use Canva, but if you want to put some extra bells and whistles on that video content, Canva is a good thing to do. But another thing is that you can just download that video from Pexels, go over to your Instagram Reels, upload it right there, and use the features that Instagram has, where if you want to add text over as a layover over your Reels video, you can do that right within the Instagram. In the Instagram features. And if you're not familiar with all of these things, if any of these things that I'm saying sound foreign, there definitely are Instagram courses that you could take. There's dozens of countless videos on YouTube literally teaching you step by step how to do all these things I'm talking about. But being in business is not always about doing everything ourselves, okay? You can actually outsource some of this to a freelancer. Believe it or not, they're not always expensive, okay? And sometimes, hey, you get what you pay for. If you gotta pay a little bit more to have some of this content put together for you, maybe it's worth it. It's also a tax deduction, right? And the whole thing is that we want to invest in our business to help it grow, and we want to be presented in the best light. You don't want to have something looking, choppy and crazy just because you're trying to save a few bucks. You can actually make a lot more bucks if you maybe invested in a freelancer who could make your content look more presentable, more professional, or not even just professional, just more interesting, or just make sure it's all done correct, okay? And maybe it's just worth it. And so you can hire international freelancers, sometimes it's more cost effective doing that. All right. So, and if you want to check out some freelancers, you can go to Fiverr, Fiverr.com. And another site that I frequently use is Upwork. Okay. Upwork.com. Okay. And I'll remember to put all of these in my description box. Okay. So if you want to check out freelancers, and again, they're tax deductible to you. So that's another good thing. Oh, and then I wanted to mention about the story, okay? Posting in your story. Posting in your story is really important. So you kind of want to do it threefold. Yes, I did mention that standard posts are not really getting that much attention now, but it still doesn't hurt to every now and again post something in your standard feed. That's perfectly fine. You definitely want to be making use of Reels, and you also want to post in your IG story. Now, what I like about posting in the IG story is that when you're in the story, there's a feature in the stickers, okay, where you can go into the stickers and you can select link. So here's what I usually do. Let's say I put up a Reels, right? I post a Reels. Then I get the link to that Reels post. I go into my story, and then I'm going to post that same Reels video in the story, but now I'm going to add the sticker for the link, and I'm going to put the link of the Reels post in that story. Okay, I hope I kind of made sense with that. I hope you understand what I'm saying with all of those steps. But what that does is now anyone who sees my story, they're going to see the link. And because in the story they don't see a caption, right? They can't see the caption. Now in my reels, I may have put a lot of stuff in my caption. Captions are very important. Okay, but let me get back to that in a minute. So in the story, the good thing is they'll see the link, and if the story looked interesting, they'll click on the link, which will take them straight to the Reels post, and now they can read the caption of what I'm saying, okay? And so in your caption, you want to use, depends what you're posting about, but you want your caption to be interesting. And in your caption, you want to post relatable hashtags that are in your industry, in your niche, are in the types of people you're trying to attract, or maybe the hashtags are talking about the post that you made, something in the post. Okay, one app that's really good to use for hashtags, I think the app is called Hashtags, and it's on the phones. It's called Hashtag, and I think I pay for premium. I'm pretty sure I do. I usually just do premium of most things because you get a lot more benefits when you're paying for premiums, but some things you can do fine with free versions. But the bottom line is the Hashtag app will show you, when you put in a word, it will show you other good hashtags that you could use it'll even show you some trending hashtags. And sometimes you can go directly into the search bar of Instagram and start typing, put the hashtag and then type the word, and you'll see that Instagram is going to show you other variations of your hashtag. Never, ever, ever use hashtags that have been oversaturated, meaning if you see it's been used over 1 million times, you don't want it. I would say stay within the few hundred thousands. Even if you can stay under 100,000, okay, do that. But if you do have to go over 100,000, then it is what it is. But you definitely don't want to pick hashtags that have been used over 1 million times, because that's just going to really not be seen by anyone. It's just too difficult. But the good thing about hashtags is that, believe it or not, some people follow hashtags. Maybe you're someone who follows hashtags, right? So basically, if you're using hashtags that some people are following and now your post has that, now they're going to potentially find you. So hashtags really has the opportunity to bring new people into your space, okay? So that's all I have for you today, and I do thank you all for watching. So yes, this was part 2 of how to grow your business with Instagram, and I'm going to be doing more because I'm on other social media, and I just did a social media infogram the other day because I wanted to find out collectively how many people do I have all together in my ecosphere. My ecosystem. And collectively, between all my followers across all my social media, I'm at over 15,000 followers. Now, it's not always about the followers, because you can have a bunch of followers and not be making any money. But what I'm saying is that between those 15,000 followers, I have a good mix who are actually my clients, and I've also gained new clients from being on these multiple platforms. And so so I'm going to be sharing more on how to grow your business using other platforms, okay? And definitely post in the comments if you have other things that you want me to teach and train about. But this YouTube channel is not just about taxes. It's about entrepreneurship as well. Okay, I'm going to be talking about starting a business, starting different types of businesses, giving you resources, giving you ideas, just so much, guys. So let me know what you want me to teach you about, what you want to learn about. Definitely subscribe if you haven't already done so, and see you in the next video. Bye bye for now.